It was amazing how many people I put together. At the end, I finally put together a used car lot. One of those fucking 60 cars in the lot they finance you. I got one of those jobs, and that job wasn't bad. They let me work my hours until one night the engine blew up on one of their cars.
How did the engine blow up?
Dog, listen. In those days, with my luck, I was watching SWAT the other night. The guy goes to the restaurant. He kills his uncle. He gets in a car. He gets pulled over for a busted taillight.
Right.
That's the kind of luck you have when you live in those circles. You understand me? So in those days, anything I touched blew up. Blew up. Didn't I blow up Aunt Rainey's car?
I was just wondering if you're going to talk about that. That's the greatest story of all time. My God.
So fucking dumb.
She was a dumb broad who was all in love with Josh Wolf. All right, and to get closer to Josh, this big ass girl, she could only get like $500 for a piece of shit car. She got a new car. And so she just gave it to Coco.
No, she gave it to Josh.
Oh, she gave it to Josh, and Josh gave it to Coco. Okay, so I think over like a bag of weed. Okay, he got a car. All right, so Coco lost. He was dating the tooth, and he fucking got pissed off at her.
But tell him the whole story.
I'm going to.
That car had air conditioning. It had power windows. It was a little Nissan Cruise, but the brakes were a little low.
Yeah.
But what happened was she gave me the car with only a month and a half on the tags. So I used to sleep in this motherfucker at night.
Yeah.
I would snort coke and go in that car, open the sunroof. I'd put a blanket over me. I'd jerk off into a sock. And I'd roll over and listen to air conditioning. Then I'd wake Ralphie up at 9 and go eat his food.
Yeah.
So once the
And
plates
shower.
expired.
You always shower.
Or at
you
the
shower
comedy
2
store.
times a day.
Oh, at the comedy store.
You shower 2 or 3 times a day.
At the comedy store, I would shower at 9 when it opened, and then I'd go back about 7:30 before anybody would go down there because I didn't want Jeff to catch me naked in the piano room. That motherfucker give me a shot of fucking piano dick.
That's a D minor.
That is crazy. So they kept giving. Once the tags expired, there were these black chicks with the donut haircut, the donut do, the blonde with a gold tooth. I'll never forget that woman. And what she would do is she would look for that car. I used to watch her.
Yeah.
And she would just pull over and give it a ticket. Because that's what they do to expired tags. She would just pull over. She recognized the car.
Yeah.
That car had so many fucking tickets, but there was more story to that car.
Dude, you had red zone tickets.
Oh, it was down
handicap
at
parking
$10,000.
tickets. Okay, it was like $10,000.
Why didn't you just park in a better place?
Because they'd still find me. There was no better place.
He's parking El Compadre, and they'd
still find me.
How much did it take to register a car?
I couldn't register it because she had the title. She never gave Josh the title.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, no, you have no idea.
Oh,
but I
bro.
took that car, dog. I drove that car with no brakes for about 2 or 3 months.
And you
no
always,
brakes, no insurance, no registration.
Wait, so
no nothing, Lee.
Lee,
You understand me?
Lee, let me tell you, man. Okay, you knew Coco was coming because you heard the squeak
of the
brakes.
So
it was loud
what
as
happened
shit.
when
My
you would press
dog
the
Pimp would
brakes?
go crazy.
It would just go, and smoke would come out of the tires. And I'd go all the way every day to Redondo Beach and back, because at that time I was living in Redondo Beach. And I'd do 60 with that dog. You have no fucking idea. I remember being.
How do you do 60 in a car with no brakes?
Listen to me, dog. I remember they used to just, and I know, they found needles and every year. Some fucking dummy in Pittsburgh sticks hypodermic needles and fucking chocolate and all this shit.
Man, that's why I tell all my kids, hey, Daddy has to inspect all of your candy. I need a bite out of all of this shit. That's what I did on Saturday night.
Friday night, dog, I got so high after trunk or treat. I went home, and she came home with a bag of candy, and I kept sitting there, and it started talking to me like cocaine, like 11:30.
Yeah, right.
And you have one Reese's.
Oh, you're fucked.
Then you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Reese's will
You're
fucking
fucked.
put you over the limit,
Dude,
Jack.
if you start with the little ones, the bullshit
that's what I
ones,
started with.
Oh, then
I
you're
ate 3 of those. I
then
took
you're
3
fucking
cups.
Getting cups out everywhere.
Then I went
man.
back and got the whole cup.
Oh,
then I went
God.
back and got the Swedish fish.
Oh, those are good.
And Swedish fish, that's my world. That's my world since I've been fucking 5. Since I came from Cuba, I discovered Swedish fish.
The red ones or the multicolored ones?
Listen, the red ones. They only come in one color, Swedish fish. That's it. The ones at 7-Eleven in the bag. That's the only one I eat. All those imitations and skinny worms and shit, shove those up your mother's ass. I don't need none of that shit. I'm a fucking Swedish fucking fish fan since day one. When I was a kid, I'd buy them by the box.
Oh, they're so
and
good.
I'd get a brown bag and I'd stick my hand and put them in my pocket. That's how there was something when I was
put them in your pocket?
in a bag, in a
Oh,
brown
okay.
Yeah,
bag.
you get there
and
was
you
a
ate
big
them in
tray of
class.
them. It was a
No,
big tray of 'em.
I bought the box from the wholesaler.
Oh, really?
In
Holy
the sixth
shit!
grade, I used to know where to buy the box.
Wow.
There was a fucking wholesaler for candy when I was a kid on Tunley Avenue. And I would go down there. I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell nobody. I go down there and I get a box of Swedish Fish and I get a box of a thing called Devil Gum.
What's that?
Devil Gum. Way before fucking these other gum thieves thought about Big Red. See, Big Red, who makes Big Red?
Wrigley.
Wrigley. See, Wrigley, they bumped Devil Gum. When I was a kid, Devil Gum was cinnamon, but it was hot. Like if you ate 3 slices, your asshole was going to be on fire, dog. That's what Mexicans give their kids when they're in daycare. We could do this. How come Brody Stevens is... You were there when we were talking about Brody.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who's killing it on... Now, all this internet shit we're doing, in my world, is basically the developmental deals they would give you 20 years ago. They don't have to pay for them no more. All they have to do is sit tight and go, this guy, movement with Ralphie May over here, boom, give him some money. Let's see where we could take this. No. He's doing fucking Periscope. You know, he's the king of the internet as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah?
Brody Stevens. I can prove it to
Brody's
you guys.
so goddamn funny, though.
It's not even about
He's
the
really
funniness.
funny.
It's the shit he's doing on there. So you need to tell me you're not at home right now. And your phone rings and goes, Ralphie May, you know I would never bother you at night, sir. This is Joey D. How you doing, Joey? What's going on? Listen, I don't mean to bother you. This is kid, fucking Brody Stevens. Do you have Periscope? I've been aware of it. My daughter watches it. She watches a cooking show on there. You should watch this Brody Stevens. What would it cost you to put him on FX 92?
Yeah.
A new outbound channel that's for fucking millennials and crazy people. That's what you call it, okay?
Brody be great.
An hour with Brody Stevens, coffee with Brody, from 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Think about it. How bad could it be? Listen, there's podcasts. I know this for a fact, and you know this too, that are doing better numbers than most TV shows.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I think you always ask me what I've learned. I think what I've seen, and everyone on this like sports radio, sports podcasts, news podcasts, not yet. They're getting there
a little bit.
But they're not. The thing they don't have is personality and entertainment. And I think the big people like ESPN and Fox Sports don't really want that. They want it to a degree, but not really, because comedians.
Oh my God!
Comedians have taken over podcasts. It's not even close. It's not even, and some of them are bad. There are a lot of bad ones, but the good ones could. That's why Jay Moore is good, because he's a comedian. He's entertaining, and there's people on those sports talk shows that you're talking about that are just awful, and they have the ESPN voice, which is annoying to listen to. So it's like it's like almost like the athletes when they have those athlete interviews and they're like, oh, we're just on to the next team, whatever. They're not really saying anything.
What would it cost to put Lee with Alonzo Bowden? Okay,
Deadly.
What would it cost What would it cost ESPN to put Lee, Alonzo Bowden? Give me some Jason Tebow.
You could have Ian Edwards for soccer. Like there's a lot of comedians who have.
It's just mind-boggling.
It's incredible. It's just a waste of talent.
I'm not talking about Joey. I'm not talking about Ralph. I'm not talking about my friends. I'm talking about I'm watching something that's unfucking watchable. There was one the other night with Derrick Rose and the white guy.
Yeah, horrible.
Oh my God, the white guy is terrible. Derrick Rose, I thought he was hanging out with Doc Gooden. You know, he's fucked up.
When the taquito is ticking. You know what I mean?
No, I hate that shit. So yeah, I'm very sorry about the podcast last week, guys. You know, it was never my intention. I had to sit here and talk with myself with Lee, and he kept sitting there. He didn't know where he was. He was tapping on the table.
That is
he
so
was swallowing
overrated.
his nose. He was fucking doing everything to irritate the shit out of me. But anyway, now that's off my chest. How are you, cocksuckers? It's a beautiful fucking Tuesday. Ralphie May, what up?
Hey, baby. It's so great to be here in part of the church. I love it. We got the new Pope Coco, boom, boom, Diaz, where's the package?
Look at Lee. Lee's got a look on his face.
I got Cardinal Lee Sayat, the only Jew.
Look at him.
I know, he's back.
Well, what do you think?
Fucked.
He's got the China eyes.
When you start me off with, I don't know whatever thousands of milligrams you gave me, like it got to the point where the nice lady at the store that we go to told me I need to take a tolerance break. She told me. I've seen her so much that she's like,
which lady?
The blonde, the skinny one. She's very nice. I think her name is like Sky or
cute.
Oh, Sky
with the black. It's blonde over black hair, real cute.
Yeah,
I like her.
Yeah, no, everyone over there is great, but she's like, because I went in there and I even told you I was like, I asked for something new, and she's like, well, you've tried everything. I was like, no, there has to be something like new that's more than 50 milligrams, and there's literally like I walked around the store 3 times, and there's nothing that you haven't given me, and there's nothing. There's nothing strong enough in weed stores now. Like I have to poison myself with 2,000 milligrams to get anywhere near stoned anymore. Like
isn't it great?
Yeah, no doubt.
Very fortunate.
Now you're bulletproof,
That's
Lee.
right. You're bulletproof. They can't fuck with you. They can't stop you.
What if one of those dirty Russian cocksuckers tried to put something in you? You'd be like, go fuck yourself, you truth, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Lee,
I've been
the
telling them that for
flying Jew
years.
Sayet.
That when ISIS comes, they're going to poison these people, and you're going to be the only one standing. Everybody else is going to be on the floor.
All these other Jews are going to be weak.
Shit,
Not
and you'll be in training.
We're strong.
Training.
Is that why you go to multiple stores? Like, is that? Like,
yes.
Is that just they don't know what you're doing?
We're doomsday preppers.
Well, Ralphie, I've only heard stories about you. I think it's like from Ari and then from Joey about like you had, like before mason jars were cool, you had like a pint mason, like a gallon mason jar of just weed on the table.
On the table.
On the table. I still got it.
Where was that place at?
That
was close to Pico.
Yeah.
Off Pico, the first place you moved to, when Sean Rouse was living with you.
Yeah.
He had a fucking container in the fucking middle.
It was a pound of weed.
It was fucking awesome.
It was huge. It was one of those big ass.
He would go to that place on Mondays and turn out their lights.
Turn out the lights.
3 ounces of this, 4 ounces. They would sit there and go, "What the fuck are you doing with this?"
I know. And the truth is that most of it I gave it away.
Yeah,
I gave it away.
The clubs would tell me, like the waiters, when I get there, the waiters would go, "He showed up with these fucking Chiba chews."
Yeah, and I think it's just the coolest thing to do. You know, I mean, the first time my buddy Ari Shafir, of course, you know Ari, right? You know Ari, Lee.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, Ari, first time he ever saw an ounce of weed, I handed it to him. Here, Ari, you're hilarious. I love you. Here, try this weed. You know, that's we were the first. I mean, in my generation,
he couldn't believe it.
In comics, I mean, in 2003 or 2004, I was the first one to start making some money, and that was a stoner. You know, so it was like, fuck, we're all going. We're all partying. Okay? We're all partying. Coco, take this. Try this. All right? And you know what? Joey is a guy that will eat a girl's pussy while melting a coke rock on her clit, and then reach into her pocketbook and get hundreds, okay? All right? And mad that he only pulls out 1s and 5s, okay? All right? He's mad till he gets that 100. Then oh, she came. I'm out of here, right? But when it came to taking weed from me, I had to force it to him. You had to force it to him. You did not... Your pride, you're like, I can buy my own weed. I know you can, but here, take this.
Oh, you would give me that Matt's OG. That fucking Matt's OG, I missed that shit.
Me too, man. 35%.
I'm going to my room.
Yeah.
And you just go in your room. You don't even look at nothing, Lee, because everything you look at starts shifting.
That's where I am right now, and it's just a little bit. That's what I was saying on Monday. It's just because I can't even close my eyes. Because then
you close your eyes.
No, because then the colors start moving too. It doesn't. There's like there's like a 20-minute period where I'm fucked.
Oh, I'm fucked
and I'm in
too.
it right now. So it's just...
Dog, I'm starting to see little dragons. I just saw a little fucking thing behind your head over there. There was little bats the other night. There was little moth, like a little thing. What do you call those things?
Moth?
Like a little tiny one. And it was everywhere Lee was the other night. It was like it flew in. Lee was tripping.
Yeah.
For like a half hour, I watched this moth just torment Lee to death.
I didn't even know it was there.
Remember you said, I just saw a bat. It wasn't no fucking bat. It was a little moth.
I just saw a bat. Oh, my God.
No, it was a moth.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I know.
All right. And back in Houston, all right, and this was like late 90s. We did acid, and Mitch Hedberg, all right, was over at the house, and there was like me and John Westling and one other person, and dude, we did acid, and fucking greatest time of my life. But one guy was nervous that a fucking dragon was gonna kill him. All right, and you had to tell him, no, there's no sense of dragons.
Hey, don't even
They're not real. They're not even real. They're not even real. What do you say that? Dragons are not real.
Let's don't bring that.
No. But pterodactyls, they were real.
No, they're not.
They were real. They were. Gah, 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 gah. All right, we keep on looking, Lee.
Listen, don't fuck with Lee, because we can't lose Lee, Doug. Lose.
If there's pterodactyls, I'm gone. I'm going back to Boston.
Lose a first-round draft pick. We can't lose Lee.
Oh my God, I'm pterodactyls.
I can't bring up dragons and pterodactyls.
That's where I draw the line.
My tour manager's like, no, fuck that.
Leo be in a hotel, fucking a hospital, telling about fucking dragons.
He just took church communion over here for the first time.
How you feeling?
My tour manager Ben.
Are you loosening up a little bit? Yeah, loosens you up a little.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
He's smoking a cigarette, drinking water, getting a little feeling about him.
I'm sure Ben and I got the same dose.
Don't wander. Don't wander nowhere. Stay where you are, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's a wanderer.
They always are the first time. They don't know. Fucking find a couch. Let life come to you, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't wander, please.
Yeah. It's like, hey, when Willy Wonka took him to the chocolate factory, he didn't take him on as it. They got on the fucking boat and fucking just hit it.
Oh, I cannot. Oh, that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
listen, bro. That 170 North is close by. You get lost on there, it's all over. They won't fire till Sherman Way and shit.
What is it about LA that causes people to run from the cops? I've never seen this.
Did you see that black guy today?
It's every day here. It's every day.
That black guy today. Or how about the stupid fucking white guy? There was a stupid white guy in a white minivan today. They rolled up on two cops, said he had a gun in the car, and then took him on a fucking 8-mile round the world slow chase like he's got OJ in there, all right? And then gets out and and at one point, a guy with a camera.
Yeah, I saw that.
Walks up to him. He's like, "Hey, why are you running from the cops?" And the guy's got the camera. The guy supposedly says he's got a gun, and you're fucking over there with a camera, you dumb fuck. And where were the cops? If a fucking fat ass with a beta cam can get right there by the guy, why couldn't a cop go, "Hey, you want to get the fuck out the car? All right, please, can we just stop this?"
I saw that too when I saw the cameraman. Literally, he must have been following.
Where are you throwing those cigarettes at? Don't throw them over because they'll evict us.
The helicopter.
They'll think it's Lee.
Oh yeah, they will.
Yeah.
I get blamed for everything in this city,
for everything.
North Hollywood. I'm blamed for.
We'll pick up everyone up.
But what we're talking about? We were just talking about
the fucking people wanting to run from the cops.
Oh yeah. Like I never saw that. And everyone's faces are moving now. I never saw that anywhere else in my whole life. Running from the cops.
You never ran from the cops?
Fuck no.
Really?
Man.
Not even as a kid?
I haven't run from anything.
Let's say you want.
That's strong, Lee. That's what Lee says. Fuck it. I ain't run from it.
I hate running. I have short legs. It's not fair.
You look good.
I feel good, Coco.
You know, we were
feel good.
We were talking about divorce when you walked in.
Yeah.
What I had gone through. You know, we were talking about the separation was easy for me because you don't know you want to be free till you're free.
Right.
People really don't know they want to be free till they're free. They think
Right.
something's going on, things are not clicking, you know, you're feeling kind of sluggish, but maybe it's a situation you're in.
Right.
You know, so nobody knows they did a divorce till they're getting divorced. And you go, Jesus Christ, thank God.
I'm getting divorced.
You're not final yet?
No, not yet.
When
Not
is
yet.
it finalized?
I don't know. That's as soon as it gets done, it's done.
It's another 100,000 for
Probably.
paperwork. Yeah,
Probably.
it's
That's all on the bills I get, dude. Another 60,000 here, 70,000 there, 85 over here. I mean, there's 6 lawyers involved in 2 states, so I mean, it just keeps on adding up. But you know, look, I married a great girl. She's a great mom to my wonderful children, and God bless her.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. I want her to find love and be happy and just go about her business, you know?
I wish I wanted that for my ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
I could be positive for my ex-wife. First of all, I don't say what I want for her because you never put it out there. It's like throwing a jab and leaving yourself open. I just leave it in God's hands because, at the end of the day, I'm here.
Yeah.
And the best revenge is success,
Yeah.
So it took me years to learn that and to come to terms with that. So now I don't bother nobody, dog.
No.
I don't bother nobody. I really keep it as light as I can.
Yeah.
I was telling you that when you walked in before that, at times, listen, man, I had a really... There's two ways to say it, Ralphie May, and no way is the truth. I can tell you I had a really shitty childhood, but I can tell you I also had a lot of fun in my childhood.
Right.
I couldn't imagine if my mother would have stayed alive, but then she would have also found that I got left back and I was a dumb fuck. So God knows where the fuck that would have taken it. But at the same time, I had these people around me that at the time I thought I had superpowers because whatever pain I was going through, they made me forget. Like either we went to Rudy's or we went to Chan's or we smoked a joint or we did a lot of criminal stupid shit,
Yeah.
And it seems like I've been away from that for 30 fucking years. Like this month, it's 30. Lee, sometimes you sit there and go, oh my God, I have to do that. Lee, this month is 35 years since I graduated high school.
Holy shit. Yeah.
35 years.
Wow.
The other day I got high and I almost got an anxiety attack when I thought about those dates. I had to do the math on paper. That's how fucking blown away I was. I'm like, I have to do the math on paper because this cannot be 35 fucking years. What you're trying to tell me is that 35 years ago I graduated high school. That's what you're trying to fucking tell me.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
You just said you got left back. Fuck it. They kicked me out of school. I didn't even get to graduate. So,
you didn't graduate on stage either?
No.
What a fucking embarrassment that is.
I know. And my classes had reunions, and they don't invite me. I'm the only one from Clarksville, Arkansas that's, I don't know, been on TV, got 9 specials, Netflix, stand-up comic. We're not gonna have him. It's so crazy.
Maybe they...
a couple of years ago, in 2010, the class 2010 wanted me to come and give the graduation speech, and the fucking school. So I canceled a week of work. All right, I get a nice suit made for me. All right, I got my car shined up. I'm ready to go back like a doctor and be nice. And 2 days before, they had one of my old buddies call me up and go, nah, an insurance guy's gonna talk. All right, the kids wanted me and they invited me and I accepted. And so it's like that whole thing cost me like $60,000 to be called a motherfucker. It's just like, why wouldn't y'all let me be there? I don't know. God bless them. Maybe somebody in Clarksville, Arkansas is a fan of this. I got my buddy Dirty Sanchez. He's Nicky is right there running a barbecue place with this Peckerwood white hillbilly or pillbilly.
So how long ago did you get thrown out of school?
I got thrown out of school.
To graduate high school?
1990.
So
yeah, 27 years.
27 fucking years. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
I know.
So how long have you been
My
out of high
girlfriend's
school?
25.
How long have you been out of school, Lee?
It's gonna be 10 years. This month. So yeah, I'm having the reunion. I think it's Thanksgiving week, which is weird. I don't keep in touch with anybody. One guy.
Where are you from, Lee?
Right outside of Boston.
Oh, okay. Like North Andover?
Sudbury. It's near.
I know where Sudbury is.
Oh yeah. It's a
yeah.
fun
There
place.
used to be a Chinese food place there that had
Best
comedy.
one. Oh,
yeah.
No, they had comedy in Sudbury?
Yeah.
I think they had comedy in Worcester.
Worcester at the
No, Worcester had it, and then there's Kowloon's.
Yeah,
Right.
that's on Route 1.
Yeah, it's on Route 1.
That's what Dean Delaway's
and then
performing.
Sudbury had a Chinese place that I did comedy at one time. It was owned by Nick's. So I did that in the 90s.
Was it Lotus Blossom? Because that's like the only good Chinese place there.
I think so.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I never
so
imagined
I've been in your
them doing
hometown.
comedy. Yeah, it's a. I drove through because you always talk about that, Joey, about like seeing where you were. And one of the last times I went to go see my mom, I wanted to go alone. She ended up driving me through the town. We just drove past my old house, and it was weird. It was kids I babysat are juniors in college and about to go to college now. Like
And you can't go home. It's different.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's just 35 fucking years ago. Are you a different man than you were then?
Without a doubt. First of all,
You were already
I'm
doing
a man
comedy,
now.
right? You were already doing comedy,
Yeah,
right? When
yeah.
you got in high school, you were already doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's completely... I didn't know dick. At 18, 19, I had no fucking idea. I had no idea.
I told you why, right?
Yeah, well, you on the Kennison thing?
Well,
the
no.
contest?
Before the part that made me want to be a comedian and not go to college and or give a shit about high school, because I was going to college and high school at the same time, was I performed at a Shakey's Pizza, and I won like $50, and the whole table got a tab, okay, and they were drinking pitchers of beers, okay, and slipping me one. All right, mostly I was fucked up on big red Cokes, okay, and shit weed, all right, and I got a fucking I was in my '79 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, okay, burgundy on burgundy, baby, okay, and I was walking out there, and this kind of ugly chick came over and we started talking, and then made out, and she blew me by the fucking dumpster behind Shakey's Pizza on Highway 71 in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I said, fuck school. Fuck it all. I want to be a comedian. I just did 5 minutes that I've never done before, all right? And made people laugh. I got free pizza. I got fucking $50, and an ugly girl sucked my dick. I'm in. I'm all in. But the difference between then and now is I was a kid then. I was a kid because, you know, all my friends were much older, so they always talked to me as a kid because I was the youngest person doing stand-up in Houston, you know? And I was the kid. I had no peers, nobody my age at my level of stand-up. And I was pushed around and protected and everything until I got so mad I almost killed some of those old fucks in Houston. They don't know how close they came. I had a pistol and I was out of my fucking mind, okay? I was fucked up on codeine syrup and I was ready to fucking kill somebody. Okay, I'm serious. And I moved out here after the Latino Laugh Fest, Joey Medina, and I met you, and being out here was a chance to remake myself in the image I wanted to be, and it was harder than what it was in Houston to survive. You know, everything's more expensive, and that really, from 98 till when my father passed, was me becoming a man. And the last straw was my father passing. I don't think you're a man until you don't know you're a man until your father passes away and you're no longer a son. You know, you don't have a dad. That's the point where you go, this shit is way the fuck real, okay? And I've got to get my shit together and, you know, have responsibilities. And that's the whole thing. That's the difference. But yeah, so when you ask me if was I the same man as I was then, I say I wasn't a man. You know? Had I fucking commented somebody? Yes. Had I had my dick sucked? Yes. Was I 18? Yes. Could I vote? Yes. Was I a dumb fuck? Way yes. Was I naive and stupid to the ways of the world? Yes. Yes. Without a doubt. And it took me a long time of getting motherfucked to learn that lesson.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.